Hello everyone, my name is Coco Duan. I'm a life and leadership coach. I work with female minority executives, empowering them to fear less so that they can live a more authentic, meaningful, and fulfilling life. Have you noticed that you tend to focus more on a negative experience than a positive one? For example, after you complete a project, your manager gives you an overall positive feedback, but also with a couple of constructive criticism. Despite the overall positive feedback, you find yourself focusing so much on that criticism. And it leads you to worry about how that shortcoming may be impacting or overshadowing your overall good performance. This phenomenon is called negativity bias. The good news is that you are not alone. This is an evolutionary trait, hardwired to us human beings, because it helped early human beings to protect themselves against the threats and dangers living in the wild. Imagine our ancestors. They heard a sound in the bush. It's way safer to assume that's a predator and run away from that sound. Then stay where they were and potentially got eaten by a tiger. So that evolutionary trait, focusing on a negative experience and focus on something that could go wrong and focus on danger and threats, are conditioned into us, are hardwired into us. So our brain, it is wired for survival. It's not wired for happiness. Now you know this neurobiology, then you can do something about it in order for us to be happier. We need to counteract this tendency. So how do we do that? There's a couple of strategies. First, mindfulness. Always be aware. Notice when you have this tendency, when you too much focus on negative experience. Catch yourself. And awareness is always the first step to change. And second, it is gratitude. Practice gratitude. You can do a gratitude journal every day. Write a few things that you are grateful for. And it is a great way to really balance, to put more focus on the positive experiences that you have in your life, and balance it with your tendency to focus on the negative experiences. And 3, is about reframing, positive reframe. Let's say when you make a mistake, or when things don't go your way, or when you receive a constructive feedback, think of it as an opportunity. It's not a failure, it's an opportunity to learn and grow. It's not the end of the world, and don't catastrophize in it. Lastly, it is if your life is really negatively impacted by pretty severe negative thought patterns, it's a time to seek professional help, to talk to a therapist or a coach. They are professionally trained. They have the tools and techniques and skills to help you to reframe and to fundamentally shift that negative thought pattern. Negativity bias, in summary, is an evolutionary trait. And our brain is wired for survival, not for happiness. But there are a lot of things we can do to counteract, to defy the gravity, to make our life happier. Hope you find this episode helpful. Please reach out if you have any questions. See you next time.